We're going to be updating the systems for heating, cooling, and ventilation. They'll be more energy efficient. They'll be more reliable. There'll be more consistent temperatures and humidity in the classrooms that will enhance the learning environment. The aging infrastructure impacts the students because we do have power loss at the secondary building that happens a couple times a year. We don't have reliability. We don't have consistent temperatures. We don't have consistent power coming from Xcel Energy. We receive our power from Xcel Energy, and we receive it in 3 phases, unlike our homes where we receive it in 1 phase. So the 3 phases, if we're not getting that consistently, it burns out our motors, it ruins our compressors, shortens the life of the equipment, and so that becomes very costly. A compressor on an air conditioning unit can be upwards of $10,000. And any outage, we're going to have failure and coming back online. It's more cost effective to replace the units before they fail. One, we don't have unexpected failure that will disrupt the classroom or the building. 2, we can competitively bid the project. And 3, we can research the best product for the system. If this referendum is approved, we hit the ground running with a planning and design, with community involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and then we'll go to the next phase, which would be bidding for the projects. And then we finish that up with construction, and then finally commissioning of the ventilation projects. We would limit the disruptions by doing work after hours, before school, over breaks, during the summer, but we will have some phased construction during the school year, which we will put secured barriers between the construction and the students and the staff. We'll have control contractor access, the safe routes for dismissal and arrival for students and staff. Maintaining student and staff and community safety is a priority.